If you're watching this channel, then you're probably looking to make $100,000 a year flipping land, or you're trying to get your first deal flipping land. Man, I'm here to tell you that you are in the right place. It took me probably like a year and a half of continuously going, giving up, going for me to get my first deal, guys. And I knew that me going on that journey was for a reason, and that I wanted to be able to get to the place where I did it and I could motivate others to do the same thing. If you're just struggling, man, like you're like, man, like, is this gonna happen for me? Is this gonna be the one for me? And you've been consistently taking action, I wanna tell you to keep going. If this is your first time watching my channel, hey man, welcome to the world of information on how you can make $10, $20, $30,000 flipping land. I was just a normal guy, an average guy, a regular guy. I worked on myself and I was able to put myself in such a great position at 27 years old. I just want you guys to be able to also get some of that back. Whatever energy you feel for me, I want you to be able to use that to succeed. It took me a year and a half, and I believe that for you, however long your time frame is gonna happen for you, especially if you're taking action. Now, if you're not taking action, knowing that you want to do something but not doing it, it's like basically knowing that you want to talk to that girl but you don't talk to her, or knowing that you want to eat that food and you don't eat the food, knowing that you want to drink water but you don't drink water. You see how that reaction, like that thought process, can hurt you in so many ways. And you have to now get to the point where you become very self-aware. You see, for me, I realized that self-awareness has completely changed my life, because now I'm able to assess, think about them thoroughly, and understand what they mean. You know, maybe that's probably the reason why I think too much. I think too much about things. If you're like me, you probably do the same thing. You're thinking too much. You don't know if you're taking the right actions. You don't know if you are making the right moves, whether you're gonna get your investment back or not. But if you're trying to accomplish making $10,000 a month wholesaling land, you literally have to spend money to get there. There is a way where you don't have to spend money to get your first deal, but you have to spend money to get noticed, your message in front of leads, to buy leads, to advertise, to market. You have to spend money to actually do that. This is not no, oh man, like dream where you can do it with no money. Bro, you have to spend money. And I understood that as well, because when I started my journey, I was buying bandit signs and going out and put them on the ground. It would be like 200, 300. I'd be like, okay, well, if I have $200 extra to spare, I'm gonna go and spend it on some marketing instead of like buying the new shoes or buying that new designer. I'm gonna go spend it on marketing and see what happens from there, right? So you have to be willing to invest money just like that into your business to be able to get a return. And you have to think about it from an optimistic point of view, where, okay, I'm spending money to get this. You have to always have that hope that you're gonna get it. It's basically like you moving with faith. You're pretty much spending money on marketing, cold calling, direct mail, SMS, Facebook ads, Google ads, PPC. You're gonna be spending money on that to attract a certain amount of people. And because you attract those people, now you can be able to turn those leads into deals. The process is so simple, guys. You don't have to be a rocket science to be able to understand the process. And that's actually why I got into it, because I'm like, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. So I just need something that's like super basic, straight to the point. And it's so funny how like land actually was, I was pulled into the space. That wasn't like my original intention. I wanted to wholesale houses first. I wasn't having luck with it. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna wholesale land. And all of a sudden, I'm having a lot of luck. And so I was pulled. And I'm so glad, I'm so grateful that I was able to shift. I think it was the numbers, okay? The numbers was a lot scarier for me with houses than it is with land. With houses, it's like, what if I tell them like that I I'm gonna buy it, and then all of a sudden I can't buy it, and they made all of these extra moves to sell the land, to move out, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm leaving them in a bad spot. And that was my fear. But guess what, with land, it doesn't matter. They're not there. They're not there. So it's like, you can tie it up under contract, do your due diligence, and then if you can't buy it for whatever reason, just say, hey, I can't buy it, and boom. Anyways, I think I pivoted from the point I'm trying to make, actually. Just a simple process that's easy to understand, and that's what land is, guys, because you spend money on marketing, then you go ahead and you get leads. Once you get the leads, you have to work those leads, guys. You have to work those leads. You have to call them, text them, email them. You have to work them and make offers. Once you make offers, a percentage is gonna be accepted. You get them under contract, you go and you market the contract. Once you market the contract, you find a buyer, you assign the contract to that buyer, and then basically you send both contracts to the title company, and the title company runs the rest of the paperwork. The title company is the one process the title, make sure title is clear, make sure there's no liens, make sure there's no restrictions, make sure, like, they're your friend, okay? So you have to choose an investor-friendly title company. So once you chose that company, you now can ask them about different questions. They're gonna make sure the title's clean, and if then you just tell them that you're gonna assign this contract, and they're basically going to do all of the paperwork, make sure you have your assignment fee in the middle of the paperwork. The buyer signs, the seller signs, they close the deal, they wire you the money. Simple. Just like that, guys. And when I first got my first deal, I was so shocked. I was so happy because I was like, man, I didn't have to buy the property. And that gave me so much power in confidence that, like, I'm on the track here that I can make a lot of money without having a lot of money. I can maybe spend $2,000, $3,000 and I can make 10, 20. Incredible. If you're not taking advantage of opportunities that are presented themselves to you, like, it's literally your fault. You have to be willing to give these opportunities time for them to manifest, for them to come to fruition. There's a quote that goes by saying, we overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but we underestimate what we can do in 3 years. Anyways, that's basically how you can go about making some money in real estate land right now, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. It really tells me that you are listening. If you have any questions, I'm very active in my comment section. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know where you are in the steps of what I have mentioned. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.